Hi guys, Mark Zickery here, Mr. Sci-Fi, also known as Mark Zickery of Space Command. Now, one thing I've learned over all of my many years on this planet is that invariably, no matter what your best intentions are, there's going to come points where you just screw up and you really make a mistake. Now, oddly enough, I've noticed that most people are not comfortable saying they're sorry, but I am happy to apologize publicly and officially and explain what I did wrong and what I'm trying to clean up right now. So this is my apology to the Science Fiction Writers of America, the professional organization of science fiction authors. And I only belong to two groups, and I'm very proud of my membership in both the Writers Guild of America, which is for TV and film writers, and the Science Fiction Writers of America, which is for the book writers. Now, here's how I screwed up. You know, all of these different things that I do in the world have their own sets of rules, and sometimes my enthusiasm gets the better of me. And this is one of those cases. So here's what's going on. In 2012, we started working on Space Command. We've been filming pretty much nonstop since 2014. It's a big project with a lot of moving parts. And this year we released the full first hour and the audio play prequel, and we're doing the graphic novel, and we're generating the animatic from those two things. And during the pandemic, I had the idea to do a special episode that the actors could shoot in their own homes with their own cameras. And so we just released that 2-hour episode, Ripple Effect. And I'm very proud of this work that we've been doing, me and my team, and Elaine, who's writing and directing and producing with me. But the question is always how to get the word out. I don't have a publicist. It's usually me just kind of banging the drum to try and get noticed. I often go to conventions and screen what we're working on, and that kind of spreads the word. And years ago with World Enough in Time, the Star Trek episode I did with George Takei, I showed that at the Science Fiction Writers of America Nebula Weekend. And that's what I would have done with Space Command, but of course COVID struck. So I was trying to figure out how to get the word out, and at first my thought was, and because I'm in Sci-Fi, there was a directory with emails of my brother and sister writers, many of whom I've met, many of whom I know personally, many of whom, all of whom actually, I admire greatly. It takes a lot of determination and skill to sit down and write a novel. They're harder than scripts, just to let you guys know. So, having done it, I speak from experience. So initially my idea was to go on that database and just one at a time individually email all of the writers. But that would have taken several weeks for me to do, and I'm trying to, juggle all these spinning plates, spin all these spinning plates, and you get it. This is why I have great skills as a writer, needless to say. But that wasn't gonna work, obviously, and I did email some of my friends individually, such as David Brin and Neil Gaiman, to let them know. But I really wanted everyone, all of my fellow writers to know about this. And so what I did was I had, with my team, I said, okay, here's all of the emails from the members of Sci-Fi. Individually, I'd like each one sent an email saying, dear Bob, dear Cheryl, dear, Liana, whatever, so that they wouldn't feel that it was this mass impersonal email. And so that's what my team and I did. Now, several writers were gracious enough to email me personally and say, thanks so much for this, and I have been following Space Command, I really love it, and blah, blah, blah. And some of them asked what I could do to help them, and I'm, of course, happy to help them. But Sci-Fi just emailed me saying, we're not happy with what you did, and we've taken down the member directory for now, and this really trampled on the collegiality of our organization. So, that said, first off, I apologize, I'm sorry, and if anyone was offended or felt that they were ill-used, I was sending these links out for free. I was not charging. I wasn't trying to get anything other than my fellow writers to know of this show, and hopefully they would love it. We've gotten over 1 million views. We've gotten 97% thumbs up. So my expectation is that people will love it once they see it. But if any member of Sci-Fi and the organization as a whole, if you were offended by what I did, I apologize. I will never do this again in this blunt object way. And I'm happy to publicly apologize and publicly say Sci-Fi is a great organization. If you want to be a writer of science fiction, please join it. It's a terrific group, and that's really what I'm saying for now. Just that I'm sorry, and I won't do it again. And if there's other ways I can make good, on the mistake I made, I'm happy to do so. So that's about it for now. But thanks, guys. And oops, bull in a china shop. But I'm glad that life has these learning and growing experiences, and that's the way life goes. And someday I'll share with you some of the other things I've done badly, and some of the other things I regret. But that's it for now. So thanks very much, all of you. Thank you for being my friends and my supporters and my teachers in the mistakes that I make. So we'll talk to you again real soon. Bye, guys.